Look at this gorgeous dish. This is what we're making today. Hello, welcome back to Texas Cooking Today. Today, I'm going to be making a really good tasting dish. This is one of my favorites, actually. This is a Mexican dish. This dish is called Pollo con Champinones. You heard me. I said Pollo con Champinones. What that is that's chicken with mushrooms. There's a lot more with it, of course, but that's basically the gist of it. This is a chicken dish. It's got plenty of mushrooms in it, and it's got a great flavor to it. We got a little poblano. We got some sour cream going on there. There's a lot of stuff, and it's delicious when it's done right. It's also very easy and rather quick. You're gonna like this dish. Come over here, let's look at these ingredients, and I'll tell you all about this. Oh, before we do that though, I want to mention, if you want to interact with me directly, you can use the comments, but I often don't have enough time to answer. If you want a direct answer, you want me to make a video just for you, try Wisio. Now that's a link that's right down in my description box, okay? So take a look at that. If you think it's something you want to try out, give it a shot. I'll make a special video just for you if you choose to go to my Wisio and give it a try. Folks, come over here, let's look at this and give it a try. Come on over. The ingredients that we're going to be using today, very simple items. We've got chicken, mushrooms, of course, that's what this is about. I've got some poblano back here. And you can use other chilies. If you don't have a poblano, you can use like a bell pepper or an Anaheim chili. They'll work well with this. I've got some sour cream. This is heavy cream, like whipping cream. Also, I've got some spice, like I would use on a steak, okay? So just some seasoned pepper and salt. We're gonna be grilling these, and we're gonna make a special sauce with the rest of it. And it is fantastic. Now, let me show you how I do this. First thing we gotta do is get the skin off of these so we can get those cooked up the right way with the mushrooms. Folks, on those chilies, we don't want all of that extra skin in our sauce. So I like to remove that excess skin that's on there. I'm gonna char both of these chilies. We're gonna get that off of there, and then we're gonna turn these into some beautiful, beautiful food to come. So if you would, just char your chilies. If you want, wash them off after that, and then once they're charred, we can get busy cooking. I've charred these, so now I'm just going to clean off the skin, and that's as easy as either washing it, or you can just pull that skin off if you want to retain that nice charry flavor that you've built up. Easy way to go either way, but do this so you don't have this mess in your sauce, and we have a very beautiful sauce with a very beautiful flavor. Okay, I finished cleaning up my chilies and they are ready to be sliced. Also, I have my mushrooms here. I've removed the stems on these. I like to use only the caps for this dish. I'm going to slice everything. They don't need to be wide slices, just like you normally would slice a mushroom, about 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch wide. And on these strips, about 3/8 of an inch wide strips on your poblanos. If you want, cut them down to about the length of a finger, and that's really nice. You can leave full length strips if you want, but it can be unwieldy in this dish. On the fork, it can be difficult to work with. So you're doing whoever's eating your food a little bit of a favor. The other thing is I recommend gloves. As you see, I'm wearing gloves. Chilies have oil in them that's hot and can burn you. That oil, once it's on your skin, is hard to wash off, even with detergent. Sometimes it can be on your skin, you scratch in a sensitive location, and then later that spot is burning, all because that oil sticks around. So do yourself a favor, just use gloves. It's that simple. So slice these up, get them in bowls, and that way we have everything prepped and ready to start cooking. All right, folks, the prep work is finished. We have our chilies ready to go. The mushrooms are sliced here. They're ready to go. I have some oil, a fry pan, and my cream and sour cream. I'm also going to use a little salt in this. All right, now I need a good hot pan when I do this, so I'm going to preheat it and get it searing hot before I start in on the mushrooms. And then after the mushrooms are in there and they're cooking for a few minutes, I'll put in the chilies. Start cooking those. After they've been pan-seared, both of them together for a few minutes, we then start adding the sour cream and the cream and making that sauce. And at the same time, these are going to be on the grill cooking. Now I've prepared my grill with some wood in the back so it'll give it a nice smoky flavor, mesquite. And I'm going to be seasoning it with some seasoned pepper and salt. I'll season these the same way I do a steak. So go ahead and season your chicken like you would a steak. Get your grill preheating now. Then when you start preheating the grill, start preheating this pan at the same time. This will all come out really quick. It's altogether about a 15-minute cook. Excuse me, no, it's less than that. It's about a 10-minute cook once the cooking starts. The chicken breasts take about 4 minutes per side to cook off beautifully. And then this sauce takes about 10 minutes to make. Your preheat time on the grill is about 12 minutes. So all works out well. Do that. Let's get started. Come on. I want them to go down with the top face down first so I can get some good grill marks. I'm going to leave those there for 4 minutes and then we're going to turn them over. I have about a minute left on the cook for my chicken and about the 2 minutes left for this cook right here. So I have everything in here now. I've got my mushrooms, the poblanos, the sour cream. There's about half a cup of heavy cream in this. I added about a teaspoon of lime juice just to give it a little bit of an acid bump and bring out more flavor. Works like a charm. And about a half a teaspoon of salt total, and it makes for beautiful sauce. There it is, folks. We're going to be serving this in just a moment. The quantity of everything that I used for this was, let's start with these. I had 8 ounces of mushrooms originally, but I went ahead and removed the stems. So I'm using just the caps. I used 2 medium-sized chilies. Those are poblano chilies. I have about 3/4 of a cup of sour cream here. 2 chicken breasts. This recipe will also do 3 breasts, okay? So you can do 2 or 3. You can crease it a little bit, a little more mushrooms and 1 more poblano and some more sour cream to make a 4 serving. However, we're talking about our 2 servings here. So 2 breasts, I used about a half a teaspoon of salt overall, about a half a teaspoon of that seasoned pepper overall, and on the cream, that's just enough to get the sauce nice and smooth and creamy, and that can be anywhere from a half a cup to a cup of that heavy cream. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. Let's take a look at what it looks like when it's all done. All right, let's drop that heat. Look at this, absolutely stellar looking sauce. Oh wow. So what I want to do, I want to start by getting some sauce right here, right in the middle of my pan. A little more on my spoon for just a minute from now. My chicken breast, I want it perched right on the edge, just like so. And we're going to take just a little more of this sauce, drizzle it right over the top, just so you know there's something wonderful going on right up underneath it. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful dish right there, folks. Enjoy. I've been sitting here enjoying. The flavors, the harmony, oh, it works. It absolutely, totally works. When you try this dish, you'll see what I mean. It's just a harmony. Some things belong together. And this recipe is one of those recipes that just pops. Give it a try, you won't regret it. Also, in the description box, you're going to see some links there. Give those a try. You're not going to regret those either. The Wisio account, that's how you contact me directly. We can have interaction that way. I can provide a film for you. Also, if you would take a look at my website, that link is there also. That's where I have my recipes, PDF format, as well as other merchandise that's there. There's a lot of stuff. Roam around on my website, take a look. Neat stuff. Thank you for watching, and folks, you have a good day. Bye-bye. Yeah.